Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Samantha and today I want to share with you the fourth palette from the Life on the Dance Floor series, and this one is called Sparklers. So this one looks like this. It has the black packaging this time, so exactly the same. It's got that glitter effect on the front. There's no loose glitter, exactly the same as the other three. You've got that glitter and then you've got a covering, so the glitter's not going to go anywhere and you're not going to get that caught on anything. On the back you've got the sticker again which says Life on the Dance Floor and then Sparklers, and of course we're now heading into November and we are heading to fireworks season, so I think this palette is really appropriately named and I just absolutely love it. Now the black packaging on the front does not it doesn't give you any indication of what's inside. Now, if you've had a look at this on Tan Beauty, you will know that this is the brightest palette out of the four. And yeah, I can't wait to share it with you. So I'll just share with you the front. Again, I just love this glitter packaging. It's just stunning. So again, we have, let me just put that up. We've got that mirror that we all love, we've got that name sheet, and then we have these stunning shades. Now of course what I'm going to do for you today is share with you the swatches of these beautiful colours, and I'm going to also share with you a look as well. So I'm going to add some of these shades to my eyes today. Now I've already swatched them on my arm just for time. Just makes it a little bit quicker. So let me just get this positioned correctly. And also I just wanted to mention before I start this what I'm wearing on my lips. Now you would have seen recently my lip swatches of the lipsticks that go along with these, and this one is the Gold series, and let me just see if I can read the bottom. It's the really light one, and it is invite only. That's it. So it's invite only, and it was the lightest lipstick from the three from the Golden collection, and I've just combined it with a lip liner, and it is my usual lip liner. It's the NYX Suede, and this one actually I've used London. I thought it was natural, but it's not, it's London. So they all look the same, but it's worked very, very well. And I just wanted to share that with you, just to say, this is a peachy shade. It looked very, very light on me in the video, but it works with a lip liner if you are, lighter or similar, light medium tone to me. I just wanted to prove that it does look absolutely beautiful, and in fact I think this is going to be one of my new favourite lip combinations. So back to the palette. So I'm going to now share with you the swatches, share with you their names, and then I'll share with you a look. And also while I'm doing that look, I'm going to talk you through the Halloween party as well that I attended last week. So without further ado, here are the swatches. So I've managed to get all 24 onto one arm as always, which is a feat in itself. And this one here is called Breathe. So we've got, is it Breathe? Yeah, I want to make sure I'm starting at the right point. So we've got Breathe here, which is a very light shade. We then move on to Stunner, which is a very light pink shade. We have got COA. We have got Closer, Push It, and Nobody's. So that's the first 6 for you. So if you're thinking that with this palette, my goodness, there are no neutrals in here, there are. You've got neutrals here, and that's going to create your base. So moving on to the second row, we have got a stunning silver called Razzle. We've got Dazzle, Beg for More, Got Back, Hot Mess, and then Basic. So that's those 6. That's the second row. We now move on to the third row. So we've got Diamonds, Hot Pants, Bottoms Up, Strut, Poppin', and Not Subtle. I think that's it. Yeah, Not Subtle. So that is the third row. Now I've got the last row for you. So we've got Diamonds, Hot Pants. No, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong one. I'll start again. I always get confused with these. So we've got Lit, sorry about that. We've got Keep Going. We have got Till Morning, Last Orders. Then we have Mini Skirt. And the very last one is Don't Be Jelly. So there are all of your 24 shades there. So you've got mixtures of mattes and shimmers in this one. That one is a little bit of a mess. It's just because I find it difficult sometimes to swatch. I'm all right with the first row, but the second row, yeah, but you can generally get an idea of the shades there. So that's all 24 of those. So that's those done. Now I want to share with you a look, and also I want to talk you through the Halloween party as well. You know, what happened, who I met, who I saw, and you know, I just wanted to share it with you because I have put up a recent video, and that was of there was a speech. Unfortunately, there was a lot of people there. So I stood back and I took a video, made a video of the speeches. So although you can't see who's talking, I wanted you really just to, you know, be with me and share the atmosphere, and I hope that that's what I've done. So yes, although you can't see too much, I mean, who's on the stage, and that was Adam Minto, and his wife, I believe, introduced him. So you can't see them, but you can soak up the atmosphere, and you know, it was amazing. So I'm just going to start off by getting my brush, and of course I'm going to be using my trusty Primark brush. You can pick these up from Primark, of course, for £1, but there is also a brush that I've now found on Tam Beauty, and I'm sure that was £1.99. I put it on the last video that I did like this for you. So I'll always be putting up an alternative, because I know that if you live in the US or you know, further afield, you know, you can't get to a Primark store. So I wanted to let you know that there is alternatives to this, because I just find this shape you know, so good to get into the eye. So I'm going to lay down a base, and the base that I want to start off with is this one here. Now I've just got to check, is it a shimmer? Yeah, I think it might be a shimmer, so I might go in with this one, which is closer. Now I wanted to share with you the party. So you would have seen again on the my Instagram pictures, there was pictures of me and my husband. I took a video outside. I shared with you obviously the speech and what it was like inside, and I've also taken pictures of inside as well. And the venue was absolutely stunning. So it was in the middle of London. It was Marylebone, and yeah, it was just stunning, absolutely amazing. And I walked through the doors because obviously you had to confirm who you were. And as I walked in the doors, Tammy, one of the Makeup Revolution team, came through. I think she was going to meet Kami, and as she came through, she met me at the door, and I was absolutely amazed that she recognized me, and she was so lovely. She was fantastic, and she gave me a hug, and we had pictures taken, which you would have seen. So I wanted to just mention that I met Tammy. I also had a lovely it was one of my I think she's a subscriber, but she's definitely follows me, because I know I know her name on Instagram, and I think I'm not very good with remembering everybody's names, but I think she's called Sparkles with Kerry. I think so. If I've got that wrong, I apologise, but I think that's what her name is, Sparkles with Kerry. And she came up to me with her friend, and she'd again recognised me, and it was very, very strange that yes, I've seen her name pop up, you know, a lot, and it is very strange that people know me and I don't know them, you know, to recognise, I mean. I'm just going to put this base on and then I'll talk more about that. So I'm just going to use this mirror. I'm just going to take the sheet off and then use the mirror from this palette, and I'm just going to add that into the crease as usual and above. But it was very, very strange being recognised, and I didn't know, you know, her by face. So it was a very strange thing, but it was also very, very nice because, again, she was lovely to me, absolutely lovely. In fact, everybody who I met was absolutely lovely. I did see Adam Minto. He was only about, I think, 2-3 meters away from me, but he was with a crowd of other people, and I suppose I could have pushed my way through, but I'm just not that type of person. And to be honest, it was just amazing to see Adam there in the flesh. He is, of course, one of the founders of Makeup Revolution, or Makeup Revolution. So I was absolutely thrilled to have seen him. I would have loved to have obviously met him, but there was, as you can imagine, a lot of people there. So I was just so pleased to have been able to see him. And obviously there was a lot of people for him to meet and greet. So I was thrilled with that. I also saw Kami. Again, Kami was extremely busy. He was doing a live Instagram at that particular time. So it was very, very difficult, but I managed to see Kami and his partner. Yeah, it was just amazing. I saw a lot of people there. I think, is her name Moth Queen? Again, I'm not 100% sure of the name, but she's one of the 4 on the Halloween stand. And I saw her there. She was all in her makeup and she looked amazing. There were so many people there that looked stunning. The makeup there was, as you can imagine, amazing. So I'm just going to do the other eye. I should have brought my other mirror. Let me see if I can put this down and see like that, because, oh, that's better. No, I hope you can see as well. So obviously carrying on with that peach shade. Now it does seem, although it's matte, it does have glitter in it. And I must admit, I have been liking, and there is someone on the programme, The Only Way is Essex. I can't remember her name. I'm terrible at remembering people's names, but I'm good at remembering faces, but remembering people's names I'm not quite so good on. But anyway, the makeup that she wears, she always has this glitter on her eyes, and I've wanted for a while to have that look, but I don't want it to be too over the top. But this shade, and the shade again, I'll just repeat it, is called Closer, has got that glitter. So it's giving me that, it's a matte shade, it's not got shimmer to it, but it's got glitter in it. And it's going to give me the look that I wanted to copy from this person on Towie. And it is giving me that look, and I am absolutely loving it. It's not, it's tiny flecks of glitter, so it's not chunky, but it is just beautiful. I am absolutely thrilled. Now, this actually would be a palette that I may have bypassed, but the reason I got it was I could see that there was some neutral shades in there. So obviously that top row is giving you the neutral shades. And not only that, now that I know that some of the matte shades, obviously I don't know if all of them have, but that peach shade has got the glitter in there. I am absolutely thrilled. Yeah, I think it's going to give me the sparkle that I wanted. I mean, I just absolutely love it. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to pick up the sparkle, but you can definitely see it in real life. So now I want to deepen that up a little bit. Now I want to go a little bit different. Obviously I've added my neutral base, and yes, I know I'm wearing peach lipstick, and the base and the eye looks really, really good at the moment because it matches, but I want to do something a little bit different. Now I think I might go for the silver and put that on my lid. I never go for silver. I don't know why. I just don't, but I think I'm going to go for that green shade. I'm going to go for the matte green to start with, which is called Beg for More. So I'll just show you, this is the peach shade, and then this is the green shade Beg for More. So I think I really, really want to get out of my comfort zone and really use something that is totally different. I don't know how it's going to work, but I really want to do something a little bit different. So I'm just going to add a little bit of that green shade, so Beg for More, and I'm just going to pop that into the crease. Now, of course, getting back to the party, so you would have seen in the picture, I had a martini cocktail. I loved that. And what I really, really loved about it was, I looked at my husband and I couldn't understand why he had red around his mouth. And then I looked at the glass, and when you actually drunk out of these glasses, I don't know what they put in it. I don't know how they did it, but there was like red, and it emulated blood around the rim, and it all dripped down. You couldn't see it until you drank out of it. But unfortunately, it gave my husband a little bit of a smile, which, you know, made me laugh. But yeah, I really, really loved that. And yeah, so the drinks were fantastic, and everything was Halloween inspired, which I loved. And you would also have seen from the pictures that I took that the video that I took of the stands where there's new makeup, which is very, very exciting. There was, you know, a number of items that I already had, but there was also a number of items that were new. So that was very, very exciting. And it was red. Everywhere was red. It was amazing. And in the middle of the floor, there was, I believe there was a bar. I did walk around there a couple of times, but I just couldn't get close enough. And then there was a great big lipstick, and I hope you saw that, a great big lipstick that was in the middle of the floor. It was just amazing. The attention to detail was fantastic. So now I'm just going to pop this green shade on the other side. Whoops, I'm covering up my face. Let me just pop it down there again. So you know, I really, really had a fantastic time. You know, the people that I met were amazing. It was just fantastic, and I hope you could see that from the video that I took, and also not just the video, but the pictures. I had a fantastic time. And I just wanted to mention that to you while I'm doing this today. So now I've got peach and I've added that lime green there. I could stop there, but I want to deepen it up a little bit more, and I'm going to use the shade Got Back, which is the green shade beside it, and it's like a dark bottled green. So I've used that in the crease, which I love, and then I'm going to use that one there, which is called Got Back. I'm having to move the sheet because I'm using the mirror. So I'm just going to add a tiny, tiny little bit of that, and then I'm just going to add that oh, I love that. Oh, I love that green. Now, if you've been watching my videos for a while, you will know I'm not much of a fan of green eyeshadow, but I must say that recently I have started wearing it because there's just some brilliant shades out there, and makeup that is being brought out at the moment, even green shades, which, you know, I possibly wouldn't have worn, is just amazing. I love them. So I'm just going to do the same on this side. Now, so far, it's only that peach shade. So let me look at my name sheet. So the shade Closer, which is the peach shade that I used there, is the only shade so far that has got that glitter in it, which I think is amazing because it's the, you know, a transitional shade. So it's the one that you're going to add there, and it's going to be the one that, you know, you want to see that pop of glitter. And I can still see, even though I've put, you know, 2 shades on now, I can still see that glitter. Now, I love that. Now, what I'm going to do before I do anything else, I'm going to add the peach shade, which is Closer. And I'm just going to run that underneath my eye. So I think this palette is really good. So if you're a fan of bright colours, it's going to be a really good one for you. If you are, I mean, to be honest, I am more of a neutral. I wear neutral colours on my eyes, but this palette has got more. It's got neutrals, it's got shimmer shades, it has got glitter. It is just amazing. And that Closer shade, I think it's going to be one of my favourites. Now, just putting that peach shade there. Then I'm going to get a little bit of that Got Back shade, which is the deep green, and I'm only putting a tiny bit on there because it is very pigmented, and I'm just going to run that in the corner and round. I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing the the silver. This look is evolving, and I'm really liking where it's going at the moment. So I'm going to run that under this eye. Let's have a look. I'm just going to get a clean brush, and I'm just going to blend that out a little bit. So there we have that. I'm just going back to that brush, and I'm getting a little bit more of Closer. So just running that under, just to blend that out a little bit more. Love that. Now I've got little bits of flecks of glitter under the eye as well, which I'm really, really loving. And I must admit, when I went to the Halloween party last Thursday, I went with, it was quite a dark look, and I took this bit under the eye quite low, and it really did work very, very well. So I've taken it down quite low today, and it's really smoked it out and really, really given a lovely look. Now I want to add, and I think I will go with the silver colour, or shall I? Want to, because don't want it to be too bright. I want that light there. So I think I will go with that silver colour, which is called Razzle, which I love, Razzle Dazzle. So I'm just going to add that to the lid. Oh yeah, that works really well. Oh, I love that. So bright and intense. Obviously I'm applying it with my fingers, as I always do. Now this palette is going to be fantastic over, obviously, Halloween. It's going to be fantastic over Christmas. It's going to be fantastic even when it's not, you know, Halloween or Christmas or anything like that, because it's one of those palettes, you've got everything in here. Now I'm just going all the way round. Yes, I've done, you know, it's a little bit more of an out there look for me. But that's what I wanted to do. There's no point in me getting this beautiful colour and just going with the top row and giving you a neutral look. Yes, I could do that, and I may do that in another tutorial, but I really wanted to do something that was a little bit, you know, out there, and show you that, you know, even if you are someone of the age of me or above, then you know, you don't have to be stuck in a rut and wear neutral colours or just a certain shade. You know, we can wear whatever we want, and you know, the makeup is just out there for creating these beautiful looks. I'm absolutely in love with that silver shade in my inner corner. I love that. I love the green, and I also particularly love that closer shade with the glitter. So you've got everything within that look, and of course it was created with, and I'll go through the shades again as I always do. So I started off the look with this shade Closer. I then went in with this lime shade green, and it's called Beg for More, so it's that one. I then went and deepened it up with the shade Got Back, which is that one there, and then I added the beautiful silver shade Razzle there. Now, like I say, I don't usually wear silver on the lid. I don't know why. It's perhaps because I haven't found that shade that I really love, but this, I absolutely love this look. So I hope you really enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed me giving you a little bit of a talk through of who I met, what I thought of the night, and you know, more information about that. Obviously, the star of the show has to be the Makeup Revolution Life on the Dance Floor Sparklers palette. And yeah, really loved using this. So I hope that that's helped you. And yeah, I hope also, I'd really like you to comment down below. Do I give you enough information about the products? I know that a lot of you out there who watch my videos, because you often comment and tell me where you're from, you're not from the UK. So I try and give you as much information as I can about the products, and talk you around the product, because if you're not able to be lucky enough to live in the UK, or even if you do live in the UK and you're not lucky enough to perhaps, you know, go to a Superdrug store and find these in the stores, that's why I try and give you as much information about the product as I can, because if you are not lucky enough to find these in the stores and you do live, for example, in the US, as a few of my subscribers do and who love this brand, I want to give you as much information. So I'd really like your feedback down below, just to let me know that, you know, I'm giving you that information, the information that you need to make you feel confident enough to make a purchase on these products. So I'd really love that. And of course, I'd really love your feedback on this product, my eye look, and are you going to purchase this? So I hope that that's helped if you're interested in this. And until next time, thank you so much. Bye.